Hello, in today's video, we are going to see the difference between verification and validation. Again, this is something that you will find in the knowledge domain, requirement analysis and design definition. So let's see what they are. Verification, simply put, is about checking if you're building the product right. So this is more from the producer's view or the person who's developing, the person who is implementing the solutions view. So producer's view of quality, whether it aligns to the specifications or it aligns to the ways of working. There's a task given to me and how am I doing it? Am I making sure that all the steps that needs to be followed are being done? So it is more of ensuring the quality standards. There are several parameters by which you can do that, whether it is complete, whether it's understandable, whether right models are used, right model notations are used, if it's prioritized. So all these parameters are defining the ways of working or defining the ways of how the product is built in the right way. So some testing methods that are aligned to verification mode is unit testing, integration testing, because these are all helping to make sure that everything is in order. The way the application is developed or the way the solution is built is in the right way. So it's more of ways of working or ensuring the quality standards. Again, let's move on to validation. So validation has got a different perspective. Many times there is a bit of confusion between verification and validation. So validation is about, am I building the right product? So where there it was, if we are building the product right, so it's more of the ways of working and the quality standards around building the product. Here it is about the product itself. So it is whether the product is suitable for usage. It is more about from the consumer's perception of quality. So you are going to make sure that it aligns to the business specifications. It aligns to the business goals. So anytime you see something related to the actual requirement or the actual business goal, then it is a validation activity. So we have to define measurable evaluation criteria or KPIs to actually make sure that the system is properly built, or the system, we are building the right product, to put it that way, and also ensure, so just not define the KPI, ensure that the KPI is in alignment, the product is built right. So all the acceptance testing, right, the UAT or user acceptance testing or usability testing, however you call it, is all the user has some criteria or some KPIs against which he's going to check the application and make sure the product is built in match to the specifications, or it is meeting the expectations of the product specification. So that is validation activity. So you need to have a clear understanding in your exam, CBAP exam. You might be given a scenario and asked to find out whether it's a verification or validation activity. So which is what we will do. We will take some examples now to make your understanding a bit more better. So the system authenticates the user as per the specification. So if you see this, it clearly mentions that it is specification. So this is a validation activity. Lead developer has completed code inspection and released it for unit testing. So if you see the word code inspection, right, it already tells or gives you a hint that this is about ways of working. This is about ensuring that you are building the product right and not the right product. So this is about building the product right. That's why you're doing a code inspection and also releasing it for unit testing. So this is a verification activity. So third one, data model walkthrough is complete and sign off. Sign off is again an activity, is a way of working, is ensuring that you have a model to visualize how the database looks like, and also you're ensuring that the database model is complete and it is getting, you got a process, a sign off process to ensure that everybody is in sync. So this is also a verification activity. Let's see one more. Test plans and documentations are reviewed by the BA. Again, ways of working. So somebody, a tester, somebody in the team is writing down the test plans and documentations, which is a way of working, or which is how you are going to build or ensure the product is built correctly, and it is reviewed by the VA. So this whole activity is a verification. There's nothing about the business goals or business requirements here. This is about ways of working or ensuring the product is built right. So this is verification. Finally, one more. Load testing was conducted to ensure the application supports 100 concurrent users. So here, though you don't see the word specification, this 100 concurrent users looks like a business goal, right? The business has specifically given you or stated that it needs to support 100 users, and you're performing a testing, you're performing a load testing to ensure that this alignment to business goal is there. So this is clearly a validation activity. So in both verification and validation activities, you as a BA will be supporting the team. So either you might be reviewing their work, or you might be supporting in terms of getting their understanding, or maybe you're working alongside the architect or the UI UX team members to get all the visualizations done or the documentations done. So and in the validation process also, you might be supporting the end users or customers while they do usability testing, because they also need a bit of hand holding and walkthrough. So you do both verification and validation, and it is important for a BA to understand the difference between these two. Hope this explanation and examples helped. Thank you.